Hello and welcome back to Barry's B-Roll. Today we're going to be having a look at the website Snappa. We're going to be seeing if it is actually worthwhile doing, if it's actually worthwhile paying for, if you can get a free version, what it entails and how it works. So stay tuned. Okay, as I said earlier, we're going to be having a look at Snappa, and I have it already up on the computer, but before we go into that, can you please click that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. It does make a difference for me. If you want to, you can leave a comment down in the comment section. I will get back to you. I will reply if I possibly at all can. Okay, as I said, we're going to be having a look at Snappa today. We're going to be having a look at the pricing of the website. We're going to be having a look at what can you do in there, what can you do in the free version compared to what can you do in the paid version. With no further ado, let's get up to the screen. Let's see what Snappa is all about. Okay, so here we have Snappa. It's a website where you can go in and create all kinds of banners and thumbnails and all kinds of Instagram story graphics. It basically, you can create everything with regard to graphics for all the social media. And you have everything down here already preset. The pricing of it is not actually that bad. If you pay yearly, then you get the cheap one here for $10 a month. If you pay it per month, then it is $15 a month. It's not really expensive. I've just decided I'm not going to be paying for it because I figured out that I actually have the same or better in DaVinci Resolve. So I started using this and I played around with it a little bit, but there's a few things that made me a little bit annoyed. That made me decide I was not going to be paying for it. $15, or if you can pay the full $120, then this is well worth it. Anyway, so I'm going to be having a look at making a thumbnail. So we're going to be just clicking YouTube thumbnail. In here you have some already preset ones. You can if you click this one here, you can go in, you can change different things up. So you can add, we have a background. So where do we have that? This one here, you can go up here and you can change the color if you want it green instead. So you can click the text, you have this picture over here, you can actually add some extra text if you want. You can drag that over and you can make that, what should we say, purple. There we go. So you can add different text and you can do different things. You can edit it a little bit. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be creating one completely from scratch because you also have that opportunity. So first off, we're going to choose a background. You can go in here and you can use one of those photos that's already in here. And if I'm not mistaken, there was quite a few. You see here, 5 million photos and graphics. So there's quite a few. You can go in here, you can choose a pattern. I'm going to be using that one there just because it's blue. If you want to, you can use one of your own photos. I've chosen not to. You can go in here and you can change a little bit to the color, but let's go with this one here. Also, we can go in here in effects. We can change, sort of make a different overlay color of it. So kind of change the color. We can change the color we want to overlay with. So we say, let's say red, just because. So if we turn it all the way over, it'll be completely red. So we can make it a kind of tinted. You can darken it up, or you can blur it, saturate hue, brightness, contrast, all these different goodies. So you can do things to it. In here you have your text where you can go in. You have different kind of fonts that you can add in. There's quite a few of them. The good thing is you can actually see what they look like before you actually use them. You have line spacing and line height. So you have options in here. The next one, you can go in here and you can do with some graphics. You can take a YouTube. Let's see, there we go. I'm gonna be putting that one down there. Yep. And we're gonna take the text and we're gonna be placing that up there. And then for some reason, let's say we want orange triangle going across here. Click that one. Then we have this one here and we set it right there. And this is another thing. Did you see when that line There you go. That's the middle. So you have an idea of where is the middle, and we can bring it in here. Right there, it's centered. You bring it down here, and it kind of snaps in. It kind of helps you snap into the corners. So there's a lot of assist to it as well. Go up here. I'm going to be making it green. Yep. See, now we have the problem. The YouTube mark that should be down here is not down here anymore. So we highlight that one. We go up here, move layer back. If we move it back once, boom, there you go. Now it's back. So we can go back in here and make a shape. And this is another thing where you can see there's a little bit of intelligence to it. There, it's snapped in place. It is dead straight with that edge. So there's some intelligence to it as well. So if I want this color to be red, and it's kind of close to the YouTube one, so that's good. But then you can be creative. You can take the heading and then you can do move forward, so that the line goes over it. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but it gives you options to be able to do something in the future. See? But yeah, you have that option, and you can do all kinds of things. You have different kind of shapes. You can also put a frame around the entire. You can add it up there, and then you can take this one down there, and then you can put that over there, like that. There you go. Now you have a frame. If you want rounded edges, if you want your corners to be rounded, I don't know why you would, but you can make it a little bit sort of faded. But yeah, you have options. There's so many things. There's so many things you can do in here. Really, there is. But yeah, that's how you make it work. And if we go up here in the top line up here, you click that button and you can give it a title. So you can call it thumbnail. And basically that's it. Now it's got a name, and you can change you can resize it if you want to. You can duplicate it, and then you go over here, you save it, and you can download it onto your computer. You can then use it and add it into a video on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or wherever you want to do it. But that is pretty much how this one works. And there's not all that much to it. So let's get back down and let's figure out if this really is worth it. Is it worth buying? Okay, so is Snappa worthwhile getting? For $10? Yes, definitely. If you don't have another solution, if you don't have another program that you can use, then Snappa is a website well worth doing. $10, it's not that much, but you can do a lot of things. There's a lot of options in there. There's a lot of possibilities in there. So you actually have the possibility of customizing to any platform, any social media that you want to. And it's really simple, it's really streamlined, and you can do it really, really fast. If you already are using programs like DaVinci Resolve, like I'm using it, or Photoshop, or any of those ones, then I don't think it's worth it. I think you should stick to those programs because they can do so much more than this one. But if you're new to it, if you're just starting, then get it. Just get it. Buy a year, see how it goes. I started out using it. The first couple of videos, they are made on Snappa, but then I ran into a couple of problems where I can see I needed some more. My vision wasn't what was coming out on Snappa, so I figured out I had to pay for it, or I had to go and look at DaVinci and see what I could do. I can do it in DaVinci. You can do a whole heap load of things in DaVinci. However, before you say, well, I'm just going to get DaVinci, DaVinci is not a simple program to use. Once you get to learn it, once you get to know it, once you actually know what you're doing in DaVinci, you can do anything in DaVinci. I guarantee you, you can do anything in DaVinci. There's also guides for DaVinci on YouTube. Go have a look and see if that's the program that you want to get involved with. Okay, just before I go, I just want to ask you to hit that subscribe button, click the notification icon so you know when a new video is coming. You give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. It does make a difference to me. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, so what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks, the next couple of videos? I think the next video is going to be me finishing off my epoxy coffee table. It's going to be sanded down again and it's going to be polished up. I was not happy with how that turned out, so I'm going to be trying to see if I can fix that. So that's one thing. Also, I kind of came across a little project that I figured I'm going to be making over the next probably something like a month or so. So that will be coming soon as well, within probably a month. Then that video will be there. I'm probably going to be making a little review on my DJI OM4 gimbal. I might be looking a little bit into keywords, a little bit more detailed. What are keywords? How do they actually work? And what do you need to do? I know Justin Brown, he's got a whole pamphlet on keywords, what they actually mean, and I'm going to be going through that one, dissecting that one, and I'm probably going to be making a video of that as well, because I think that's important. Between me and you, I think I've fucked up so far already, because I have not got a single subscription. I've not even had a single video. So, and I can't find my own videos. I simply cannot find them when I search, and I know what I'm searching for. I must be doing something wrong. So I'm going to be making a video on that, and I'm going to be going in correcting all my videos so that I actually get some views, hopefully. So hopefully you're going to be seeing this. If you are, could you hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, leave a comment down below. It will all make a difference to me. And if you're the first one, hey, that will be sweet. Anyway, see you later. Bye.